They did the killing, you do the building. The killing and the building. Jesus knows what awaits him in his life, that he would be rejected, condemned, and killed by the very people he came for, especially by the saints of the time. So we may say it was Pilate and the Roman soldiers who, but in fact it was the Pharisees and the scribes who was behind the whole thing. Their hatred of Jesus and the rejection of Jesus. Why did they reject him or hated him? Because they were full of themselves. They had their own power and control over everything, the sanctuary, the temple, and the worship, and the money and position. So Jesus was a threat to their position and their power. You see, on the one side, holy people, saintly people, full of ambition and power and full of hatred. How can that be possible? But not about Jesus alone. The prophets who came before him, they all had the same experience. They were rejected by the people of the time. But later on, they built monuments for them. That is funny. You kill somebody, later on the people admire, oh, he was very good, wasn't he? Oh, let us build a monument for him. It happens in history. People, when they leave, they are vilified and rejected and then killed. But later on in history, you look back and say, they were really good. What is the message for each one of us? Don't miss the message of the day. God is in control. Everything happens for the good, whether you understand it or not. The people in power, the people who rule, and the things happen, the calamities, the good things and the bad things, the politics and everything, yeah, whether we understand or not, just believe, hold on to the faith. Because ultimately, whether we have dictators or bad politicians or whoever we have, ultimately, God is in control. Ultimately, God is in control. Nobody is above him. So hold on to the faith and receive the message of the time. So whatever is good happening, admire it. And for those who are living, make sure you build monuments for the living. There's no meaning in looking back with regret and saying, if only this was done years ago. Count the blessings of today. Forget the past.